Hello and welcome to Stormhaven.
Hello.
So I'm Nicola.
I'm Mark, and Nicola's little things up here.
And of course it makes no difference, but the last time he did it, it ended up on slow-mo and back to front. So could you leave it alone maybe?
Very, very annoying.
Okay, so this fortnight is going to be a little bit different. So we've got quite a bit of work to do in the roses. We've got some raspberries to plant.
Yep. And as you can tell, it's 3 layers. It is cold.
It is a little bit cool.
It's freezing, actually.
The other thing that we've got happening is I've got some new peas and some bok choy to go in. We'll try and show you that while we're at it.
Yeah, we can talk
Next
a little bit
weekend.
about the babies. They've been to the vets.
They have. And next weekend, what are you doing next weekend?
Hopefully taking the ute out, so weather permitting.
Yeah.
We actually, now I've got tape stuck to my foot as well as a little annoying thing up there. There's a piece of tape stuck to my foot. Dang. What were we saying? Oh yeah, we had some ailments with the babies, 2 of the babies, Kaylah and Cocoa. So
You'll see them.
you'll see them in the aftermath of their little operations.
Well, for Coco, it was probably, he thought it was probably bigger than it was, but anyway.
And over the last couple of days, which is this sort of in between episodes, we've had it's rained, and now it's overcast and windy.
And it's really quite windy. So we're not going to stay here. We're going to keep moving, but we'll talk to you through the episode.
Bye.
Kayla, come. No, other foot, other foot, other foot. Foot, that's it. Now, Kayla has a bandage on her foot. She actually had to have surgery this week. Here you go, she's loving her mother. She had to have surgery this week. She actually had a growth there. Been watching it for ages and it's not been improving. So the vet said off with the growth, so off it went. But yeah, she's a little bit hamstrung, so she's got a bandage until, come here darling, Monday. And then it comes off, so she's on antibiotics and she's got to go back again in 2 weeks to get the stitches out. Meanwhile, in other news, and excuse the very messy house, Coco also had surgery yesterday. He's only 10. He's wandered off on me. I'll see if I can follow him. He's only 10, yes, and as I said, excuse the very messy house. Oh, there he is. He's in a box. But he had to have 8 teeth extracted. Now, we didn't know. Cats have got 30 teeth. Did you know that? If you did, let me know below. Anyway, as I was saying, so he had fractured one of his canines. And then he had molars and incisors. He actually lost 2 canines yesterday. So he's feeling a bit sad and sorry. Eating is all soft food. So instead of dry bits this morning, he got a pouch of wet food. And you'll get another pouch tonight, which is really unusual. Normally it's dry bits in the morning and wet food at night. But anyway, not for him right now. So the fun part is he gets antibiotics twice a day, which as you can imagine is not fun to administer. Meanwhile, Kayla is on both antibiotics and painkillers twice a day, and she's not real keen on it either. So, fun days in our household. Kayla, come. No, other foot, other foot, other foot. Foot, that's it. Now, Kayla has a bandage on her foot. She actually had to have surgery this week. Here you go, she's loving her mother. She had to have surgery this week. She actually had a growth there. Been watching it for ages and it's not been improving. So the vet said off with the growth, so off it went. But yeah, she's a little bit hamstrung, so she's got a bandage until, come here darling, Monday. And then it comes off, so she's on antibiotics and she's got to go back again in 2 weeks to get the stitches out. Meanwhile, in other news, and excuse the very messy house, Coco also had surgery yesterday. He's only 10. He's wandered off on me. I'll see if I can follow him. He's only 10, yes, and as I said, excuse the very messy house. Oh, there he is. He's in a box. But he had to have 8 teeth extracted. Now, we didn't know. Cats have got 30 teeth. Did you know that? If you did, let me know below. Anyway, as I was saying, so he had fractured one of his canines. And then he had molars and incisors. He actually lost 2 canines yesterday. So he's feeling a bit sad and sorry. Eating is all soft food, so instead of dry bits this morning, he got a pouch of wet food, and you'll get another pouch tonight, which is really unusual. Normally it's dry bits in the morning and wet food at night, but anyway, not for him right now. So the fun part is he gets antibiotics twice a day, which, as you can imagine, is not fun to administer. Meanwhile, Kayla is on both antibiotics and painkillers twice a day, and she's not real keen on it either. So, fun days in our house. Front here, I've got 2 roses to plant, but before I can plant, I need to clean all the dead out on both sides and get it ready for the roses. So here I go. Okay, so I've pulled all the dead out. I've got the hole dug, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water in there, let it soak down. I've got all the other there. I've got the same on that side. Then I've got to go up and get the Never Surrender and the Gallipoli rose from up in the bucket and bring them down and get them in. Okay, so 2 beds done. So mulched. This one here is the No Surrender. And then over here, again, mulched, cleaned out. And that's the Centenary of Gallipoli. So I'm not going to put their main tags on just yet. But as you can see, oh, Mark's picking up all the detritus for me. But yeah, that looks a whole heap better and a little bit more loved. We do need to whip a snip around, but right now that's a lower priority than some of the others. Okay, Mark's clearing the honeysuckle for me. So it was growing over. It's really ratty looking. We're trying to get all the roses along here. So we've got 2 already. We've got another to go there and 3 to go there. Okay, so Mark's pulling the rocks out here, watching for redbacks. And we're actually going to straighten this up a bit because it's a bit misshapen. And then the new Albertine is going in here. This is go number 2. The one last year died, which, yeah, we actually had a really bad year last year. So, hang on, I'll just help him. Okay, we're making progress. That's Royal Highness is in there. We've put, I think that's the Climbing Blue Moon. We've got the Albertine in. I've got the Bewitched in. And Mark's working on this side now, ready to put in the last 3, which is Gold Bunny, Cinderella and Iceberg. So we've got all the honeysuckle now off that side. We've got 2 roses in, and we're about to do the last one, which is the Gold Bunny, which is going right here. So, okay, so here we are. They're all in, they're all mulched, they're all watered. What have we got there, Mr. Pitt?
A raspberry cane.
Which it's 3 raspberry canes.
Okay, it's 3 raspberry canes.
They came in packs of 3.
Oh. Not 3 stems.
No, it's actually 3 canes.
Yeah.
So that's a Chilcotin, and then the other one down here is a Heritage. So the weather's really miserable. You wouldn't pick it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be taking them out of their bags. So I think I'll probably just cut the bottom. And then I need to empty the geraniums out of the bucket that we've had sitting since last week. They're going underneath the citrus. They need to go into the bucket for 1 to 2 hours. So we'll have a sea salt water mix, not strong. And then they'll go into the garden today as well. I'm just trying to think what else we've got happening today. Oh, I've got peas to go out as well. So it's really quite miserable and cold out. So I really do need to get onto it. So I'm going to stop rambling. Okay, so the raspberry canes are now in a light sea salt and water mix. It is very, very thin. I use less than maybe half a capful of sea salt. The what you see floating on the surface there is the packing that it came in. So it was like a dirty sawdust mix. So they will now soak that up into their roots. So our next job, we actually went out and we moved the first lot of geraniums. I'm not going to show you today simply because they're going to need some time to settle in, and we actually did it in a hurry. I've got to go and cut some nasturtiums soon to put into those beds. We've got a little harvest of oranges and lemons to bring up, and then I have a heap of seedlings to go in.
Here we are. Well, here's Nicola planting her raspberries. What did you say they were called?
So one's a Chilcotin and the other one is a heritage. So
They're funny old names. Well, not heritage, but Chilcotin.
okay, that's the Chilcotin.
Yep.
So these are the heritage.
So I'll just pan up. Look at that sky. Blowing a gale, cold. And here's dedicated people out planting raspberry canes. So I just should plant some peas.
Yeah, so there was a honey pot pea and sweet pea. Not sweet pea, snow pea.
A sweet pea would be sweet.
Snow pea.
Yeah. I don't think you can eat sweet peas, can you?
No.
No, they're poison. Are they poisonous?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I thought they were. So yeah, there you go. We concur.
So that side is the heritage side.
How are you going to put the others over this side?
Heritage will be on,
The old.
it'll be on the other side.
Look at all the orange dots on him.
Okay.
Look at the orange dots on him. I wonder what that is. Oh,
Well,
if you're watching this and you know,
let us know.
let us know. The birds have had a go. So it's funny what they try and eat. They had the other day, we think it was the ducks actually of all things. Well, Nicola's getting ready. So I planted some garlic over here and you can see probably, laying on the ground just there. They came to and they snipped all the tops off, obviously didn't like the taste and then left them. So they're reshooting, excuse the weeds. So the silver beet, or what do they call it in England? Chard. Chard. The silver beet, the chard is going well.
Planted bok choy.
Planted bok choy today too. The asparagus is still hanging in there, so they're looking, well, they don't look much at the minute, but there's little bits of them everywhere. And your thingy here, what's this one?
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb, I think in reserve. Yeah, rhubarb is hanging in, so he looks good. We haven't had the best success with rhubarb. So, anyway.
They get really wet.
Seem to.
I've got myself.
Oh, that's annoying. They thorny?
Not yet.
Not yet.
They will be soon.
So they had to have an hour to 2 hours soak before they go in the ground, so which they have had. And I think we're going to get rained on.
Sure we are.
So I'm going to go and grab some wood quickly so we've got enough for tonight and tomorrow. And then we'll do a proper load of wood tomorrow, weather permitting. Got the chainsaw back from the repair shop. So it's got a service, a new chain. And so it's ready to run.
Thanks, Nicola.
Thank you, Nicola. And there you go, 6 raspberry canes. And they'll
3
take
autumn and 3 summer.
and they'll take over that whole bed.
They will indeed, and we'll have to watch they don't come out underneath.
They're a bit tricky.
Okay. Did you get the lettuces?
What lettuces?
Lettuces I planted.
No, not yet.
Right, beep.
No. So, choop, 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 choop. That's me just walking around. And this would be the veggie pod.
That's a very good present.
And there'd be the lettuces. So the veggie pod will keep them protected from the elements.
They're mignonettes.
And they're mignonettes. Alright, all done. Well, we've just cut the globe amaranth out. It's been here, and the hyacinths are all coming through, but it just blocked out all the sun. I went to pull the whole thing out, and with the roots and a little earthquake and all the bulbs coming up, cut the other stuff back so that these guys can get some sun. The lavenders are happy. Yeah, this is like jungle city. Pretty too. So it's doing pretty darn good.
Yeah. You taking a photo?
Yeah, I'm taking a video.
Oh,
so
excellent.
it's late in the season. We're in, well, not quite midwinter. Anyway, this one's come back. It was one of the roses that were here.
See the white on it? That's the leftover from that initial treatment I did for the black spot, which seems to be starting to beat everything back.
Work out. So anyway, we've got copper sulfate to put on them yet. The weather, as we said in another video, I think this fortnight, the weather's been atrocious. It's windy and sort of rainy. But yeah, so anyway, just a pretty rose. A little white fella. He was a mass of white the other day, so he's dropped most of his. And which one's this one? Oh yeah. We can go down around that way. Not the best photography, but anyway.
The Albertine's looking as good as I've seen it.
Mm-hmm. Some more white. We had the little pink flower on the Albertine the other day. You can see it's dropped off. Don't think we got any more flowers at the minute.
I know at the moment.
Nicola's just mowed the ute safe, just where the septic comes out.
Yeah.
Because would you believe it's winter and we've had crack of frost and a little bit of rain. We had 20 mils since beginning of July, so which is good. And just doing a bit of hand watering, worm juice. So we use old milk bottles, keep our worm juice in it, and go from there. So it's pretty good. So
I've also weeded out the asparagus bed.
Oh no!
Because I've actually got asparagus growing. Now it's not supposed to grow at this time of the year.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. But anyway, all good.
So here we are. It's the end of another episode. And we're running so late. It's actually
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock on Monday night. And we're actually doing our closing.
Monday night? Tuesday? No, Monday night.
It's Monday night because this goes live on a Tuesday.
It's all very confusing.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, I'm really, really late and you're not going to see this till sometime on Tuesday because my computer's also flat. But we've actually had a really big fortnight again. And actually just something interesting. These episodes that we're bringing you are actually put together probably over a day or two per weekend. So you're seeing probably 2, maybe 4 days out of the fortnight. And we're trying to push all of this together in a very short period of time because Mark's actually still working, I would say 9 to 5, but it's not 9 to 5.
Anyway, lots of things to see. Got frosty. We went over to Nanango to a car show, took the old ute out, which was good.
Got
good
duped.
fun. Oh, yeah, that was good. Some really nice cars there. It was a really great day. Combined Sports Association. Big shout out. Really good day.
We've been busy out in the rose garden. You would have seen, we will actually do a rose specific episode very soon.
It'll be specific, will it? Specific. Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
Specific. Anyway.
He's so mean to me.
We did that. We did lots of things. We played with the chook waterer again and got it while sort of working.
We have one last step to
We
go.
may, whether we put it in this one or do our own specific chook waterer, a bit of magic, chook wrangling.
The things that we're learning as we go along and the stuff that nobody actually tells you, and there's no videos that actually go into the the specifics.
The mysteries of chook watering.
It is. Yeah. The other thing we did is we did raspberries. We put the raspberry canes in. You'll have seen that in the episode. So there's been a fair bit happening again at Stormhaven, and I'm getting kisses from Winston in case you can't see.
And you would have seen the glider, which was pretty cool. Generally try and catch it on film, but got him this time. Anyway.
And behind us is
Cocoa Cat.
Cocoa Bean.
After his big vet visit.
Ah, yes. So we had obviously the big vet bill. Kayla had her foot operation, and Mr. Cocoa actually had 8 teeth extracted. So that sort of slowed us up a little bit too, because we had animal care as well and antibiotics and all of those fun things to do. But anyway, as I said, it's been a big fortnight. So we're going to leave you at this point. We look forward to seeing you again soon. There is the facility for a chook watering special and also a rose garden special. So keep an eye out for those.
Okay, bye.
Bye. And just like that, it's the end of another episode. We hope you enjoyed it. If you found something useful in it, please feel free to like this video. You can also comment down below. We do love to talk to subscribers. If you found something useful, or you think you've got a friend who might find it useful, please feel free to share this video with them. And of course, as always, you can subscribe to our channel, and that way you'll never miss out on what we're getting up to here at Stormhaven.